Today's going to be a fun video. I'm going to show you 4 different ways that you can craft and decorate with antlers around your house. These whitetail antlers came from 2 different deer that my husband had harvested over the last couple years. To kick things off, I decided to go into house paint. I thought that it would hold up really well and give really good coverage, so I painted 2 of these antlers with white house paint. Prior to painting, I did wash and clean them really well. For this first antler, I really wanted to do an ombre effect. So I've never done this before. I've only ever done it on hair, and doing it on antlers was a totally different process. I decided to work on one tine at a time, say that 10 times fast, because if the black got dry, then it wouldn't blend well with the gold. I kept one side of the brush for painting with the gold, and then I used the other side for blending the gold with the black. That way it didn't get all messy. I did a second coat of gold on the tips for better coverage, and then I sprayed everything with a clear coat. And here's the styling of it. I've had this picture in my Pinterest account forever, and I really wanted to make it happen. I decided to do this painting on a natural antler so then you could see the colors and the grooves and all of that beautiful texture. You could probably very easily paint this with some painter's tape to help you keep the lines crisp, but I wasn't exactly sure of my design and I didn't want it to pull off any of the paint. What I found really helpful was to paint the top first and then paint the back. I decided to only keep the color at the bottom and not bring it up to the rest of the tines, but you can design it however you want to. I turned this one into a jewelry holder for my daughter because she loved the colors and the look. Creatively tied on some twine and hung it up in her room for her. Here's what it looks like. This would even be perfect on a shelf or a table as well. Now we're going to put those white antlers to good use by trying to make a marble dip. I filled a bowl that I didn't care about with water and then sprayed the top of the water with some spray paint and then dipped the antler. And that happened. I thought I could maybe salvage it by trying the other side. But after I tried to clean it off to start over, the paint started coming off. Let's just be frank here. This marble dip is not going as planned. So if anyone has any tips for how this could actually go better, please leave that down in the comments. Maybe don't do this at home. On to the final antler. This was definitely the least time-consuming antler to do. Dipped my foam brush in gold and then dabbed it all over because I really wanted a fun texture. I was thinking to maybe ombre it like I did the other one, but it really wasn't working out, so I just decided to dab gold all over. And then I hated it, but I thought maybe it would be better with some flowers. So I grabbed a good spring arrangement from the dollar store, clipped through the plastic with my scissors, and then I was able to snap them off really easily. Arranged them, and then I hot glued them in place. And this is the look. I tried to liven up the blooms of those white peonies with some water to see if they would uncrinkle a little bit. It didn't work a whole lot, but here's the finished result. I hope you had fun watching this video today and that this inspires you to do some fun stuff with antlers in your own home.